up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Crypto Guy. In this episode, we're going to talk about what affects the price of cryptocurrency, what affects the price of Bitcoin, what affects the price of altcoins. We're going to talk about technical analysis. We're going to talk about listings. We're going to talk about roadmaps. We're going to talk about utility. We're going to talk about marketing, and we're going to talk about how influencers affect the price of cryptocurrency. Stick around for that one, because that is going to be the last thing in this video. I'm going to talk about influencers. I'm going to talk about how they really affect the price of cryptocurrency, how they are scamming you, and how to avoid being scammed. Okay, stick around, subscribe to the channel, and we will get started on the video.
Welcome to the Crypto Guy, the ultimate guide, navigating the crypto world.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Crypto Guy. In this episode, we're going to talk about what makes the price of Bitcoin and the altcoins move, what makes them go up and down. As an investor, you're going to be interested in what is making you return on your investment. And you want the cryptocurrency you invest in or trade to go up, that you can sell for a profit ultimately. And you can make life-changing wealth. But what affects the price? What makes the price go up and down? Cryptocurrency is known for its volatility, okay? And you can see from my previous videos, coins that I've talked about in the past that have gone up dramatically, and you can see my profits here.
Profit check from my buy alerts.
1,000 into 7K.
$250 into $5,000.
1K into $53,000.
1,000 into 18K.
Profit check, total 83K.
Okay, so you can see, go back and check my videos, you can see me talking about these coins.
What if I told you
in the past when they were launching? And we're going to talk about like what makes the price of these coins go up. Okay, what as an investor makes me want to invest in these coins, and how I make decisions to invest in these cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrency can be hugely rewarding as an asset class for making multipliers on your money. But it can also lead to losing a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing and you just invest in here and there. Invest in what your mates are telling you to invest in, and not really understanding what you're doing. Okay, so I want to talk to you about what I do to make my decisions when investing in crypto and how I'm making money. It's important to you to know what are the factors that affect the price, what can make the price go up and down, and what can make the price, quickly change within 24 hours. So if we go over to the top gainers and losers, here, we're going to have a look to see what has affected the price. Make Helium go up 17.58%, and what has made Farcoin go down 13%. Now, there is a lot of factors that can affect the price, but there are a couple main ones that you need to look out for. I could do like a whole series on what affects the price of crypto, but I'll share with you the main ones at the moment. So, number one event affects price is basically coin launch. This is the hottest time for a new cryptocurrency. No matter whether it's potentially rubbish or very, very hot, the launch is where people speculate on it, and how the price reacts on launch phase can dictate how the cryptocurrency does over time. But typically when people are excited about the cryptocurrency about to launch, then the launch is the first opportunity to buy. And as soon as they can buy it, the price just goes up, and people FOMO. If you don't know what FOMO means, it means fear of missing out. So they get fear of missing out on the launch. So that can make the price go up like 5x, literally in the space of 10 minutes, and people make a lot of money depending on how much money they put in. We've seen this on some of the coins that I've talked about on the channel, ones that I knew were launching, because people know me in the crypto space and they tell me about these coins. And when I get told about them, I share them with my patrons. And we've seen it in the past. Some of them have made $3,000 on the coin launch, some made $7,000, and I've made $20,000 on one. So that is how this works, and it's quite a good and easy opportunity to get into. So the launch is one of those ones that the earlier you get in, the better. If you know it's a coin that's going to kick off, then you could make mega money on it. And it's not so much gambling. If you know that this coin is going to be popular, and you know what time it's launching, you've been told, you know people that know about the coin, they have contacts in the crypto space, and they know what time a coin is going to launch, then this is one of the best opportunities to make money. And that's why you follow people that know what they're doing, okay? And you might have to pay some money to get that, and that's how I learn. I learned through paying other people and getting their knowledge, and then I built up my own group of people, my own contacts, and I got to know people who build these cryptocurrencies. We're doing that, and then every time something new's coming up, I get told about it, and then I find out about it, and I can make money, and I can help people in this group make money. So that's like the biggest opportunity in this crypto space. But you also have to be careful, okay? So if you know a coin's launching, then it could be difficult to get into, and then you might get into it too late when the prices hit the top, because a coin can literally hit the top within seconds. We saw it. I saw it on one of my coins that I made. Literally had £1 million in my crypto wallet. Within seconds it dropped. Okay, so that is how this thing works, and just what it is. Okay, so it's about taking out your initial investment and understanding how to ride that curve, and that just comes with experience as well. And one of those things that first time you do it, you'll probably lose money, but just keep at it, understand the process, learn from your mistakes, and you'll get better at it. You'll get better at it. I didn't make money the first couple of times I did this. Okay, I lost quite a substantial amount of money trying to earn crypto. So, for example, a lot of people will put in. You'll see people who have fear of missing out that will put £1,000 in at the top and come out with 30 quid. They will literally lose everything. Okay, and then they'll come and ask to help build the portfolio back up again. Okay, it all comes with learning. Okay, work out where the top is, watch the chart, look for patterns. Another thing to look out for is if you miss the initial launch, then when a team that has launched a cryptocurrency says something new has happened, or post about something on Twitter that it's going to happen, this is sort of going to bring demand back into the token. Okay, and you need to be ahead of the curve. You need to be following these accounts on X, any service that you're on, like the Discord service, okay, any groups that you're in, okay, Telegram groups. Follow the Telegram groups and understand what they're doing in there, because normally you can get ahead of it, and you can decide if you want to invest more money into that crypto before they actually launch the product that they're going to say they're going to do. And then there's listing on exchanges, whether it's a decentralized exchange like Uniswap, PancakeSwap. So these are minor listings on the more minor exchanges, and then there's major listings, okay, and these are on websites like Coinbase or Binance. Okay, so if you get on Coinbase or Binance, those are major listings, and typically they can cause coin to do a 3 or 5x spike in price. Another thing to know though is that listings can be pump and dump. So people buy on rumors. So say for instance, when there is a rumor of a coin, let's say a coin is about to go on Binance at the moment and it's worth 3 cents. As soon as the rumor is known, the earliest people are going to be buying it up. It could go from 3 cents to 10 cents just on that rumor, okay? And then once it actually goes live on Binance, it could go from 10 cents to 20 cents, in which case you have made about 6x. But also once it goes on that big exchange, people think, oh, okay, the event's happened, let's take our money out, and the price could go down, and then go from 20 cents down to 3 cents. So you need to get your timing right. You need to understand the process. Again, watch patterns. Sometimes you just have to watch crypto and understand what's happened in the past. Like find coins that people are talking about now, and even if you don't invest in them, just watch them and see what happens over the next 6 months. And if you don't want to lose money, just research it and learn. But listings on exchanges do definitely make the price go up. As I say, it's just understanding timing. And the more major the listing, the better the price spike. And then there's partnerships. So let's say a cryptocurrency, a new cryptocurrency partners up with a top project. So we've seen it in the past. we've seen cryptocurrencies. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we've seen them partner up with big game companies, and a big partnership like that leads to huge spikes in the price. So if you're on a project early before they get involved in those partnerships, then you're going to see a big win there. Sometimes it's just worth sitting in a coin if you think the project is going to be one potentially sticking. If you've seen promising stuff from them, then potentially they could partner up with projects. We've seen it in the past. Some of the coins I've mentioned on the channel as well. Again, look for the rumor first. This is where you make the biggest multipliers in your money. You might see a post on Twitter or something in the Telegram group. They might share something in there, but you need to be like ahead of the game and look out for it. Okay, so join the Telegram groups, join the Twitter, look for the rumors in their chat, look for clues. Sometimes they won't post like the obvious thing on the Twitter account. They might post something on Twitter that could be like really vague about a partnership because if they haven't got that partnership yet. But if you know what you're looking out for, we've seen it in the past. There was something, I can't remember off the top of my head. There was one last month on X that I saw, and it's like, right, we need to invest in this. So let's move on to the next point, and that is marketing. This is, I would say, half the battle of any cryptocurrency. Okay, so if you've been in crypto a while, you'll see the team behind it are always pushing on marketing. What can they do? You'll see they're doing raids on X. They're doing everything to get marketing out there. We've seen them do billboards in New York. Seen them do billboards outside the SpaceX. So there's lots of stuff with marketing. So any cryptocurrency that exists today, the way for them to achieve long-term success is a 50-50 relationship. 50% is the fundamentals of the coin. Okay, they've got to have a strong coin that solves a problem. There's a good team behind them, and this is half the battle with cryptocurrency. Okay, just having a good cryptocurrency. The other 50%, and shouldn't underestimate this. This is huge. Okay, it's the marketing team generates excitement. Okay, because a cryptocurrency without marketing is nothing. You need people to invest in cryptocurrency. It's one thing having a cryptocurrency, but it's if no one knows about it, then it will basically just fail straight away. Okay, so they need to have a marketing wallet, and that needs to be shared with the community. The community needs to know about this wallet. They need to see it. They need to see the funds available, and they need to understand how these funds are going to be spent. What is this team going to do with this marketing? How are they going to get the word out about this coin, and how are they going to share this marketing wallet to generate a larger community? Okay, so 50% fundamentals of the coin, 50% marketing, and that creates a cryptocurrency. Okay, so some of the best cryptocurrencies like Ethereum have been born out of exceptional marketing. Okay, go and look into the history of Ethereum. Go and research these coins that are doing well. Okay, what made Dogecoin into what it is today? Go and have a look, see what marketing they did. Okay, and have a look at coins that you want to invest in. And are they doing something similar? Do they have a good marketing team behind them? What are their plans with marketing? So obviously marketing leads to increased relevance, more liquidity on a day-to-day basis, and investor confidence. At the end of the day, as I said previously, all price is speculation. People are speculating that a coin is good. That is basically why people put money into a cryptocurrency. Okay, if you put money into a cryptocurrency, you are paying it in because you think it's going to make you a gain. And marketing comes into that. Okay, so you're not going to invest in a coin where they're not active on social media or they don't have a community. Okay, and that's you do that automatically. If you look for a cryptocurrency and you don't see anything about them or don't have a social media or Telegram account, you're not going to invest in them. Okay, so it's all about good word and exciting initiatives. That increases confidence and increases the amount that people want to invest into a coin and how much people speculate on the price going up. What dictates whether the price goes up and down is on the amount of speculators on the event. So if there are more speculators on the price going up, then the price is going to go up. if there are more speculation on the price going to go down, then the price is going to go down. So marketing increases the chances of cryptocurrency going up because it increases the confidence. Therefore, it increases liquidity, and marketing is pushing it out there and then staying on top of people's minds. It increases the relevance. Okay, there's only one way to keep growing, and that is to make more noise than anyone else, so more investors invest in you. A cryptocurrency that everybody is excited about in the technology has really bad marketing, could be making a bad investment there. Okay, so obviously people that know about it are going to be the ones investing in it. Okay, so if they haven't got marketing, who else is going to invest in that coin? No one. The price isn't going to go up. So eventually people get tired, they'll take the money out, and there'll be some people that sat in that coin losing money while other people are taking the money out. Okay, and they're left holding the bags while everyone else is taking the money out, moving on to the next project. And we see it a lot in crypto. You know, they are 90% of the projects that we see, people who have created a coin that don't have the marketing capabilities or the marketing wallet to promote the coin, to get it out there, get more people invested in the coin. And again, I say it, I'll keep saying it in this episode, marketing is up there with number one, the fundamentals of the coin to watch out for. In cryptocurrency, people are very, very impatient. Okay, they believe it is a make money fast scheme. Can be if you get in on the right time, but sometimes you just have to wait. Okay, and it will take a while. I've been in projects that I've sat in for 6 months, and then I've made money after 6 months, and then I've also been in ones where I've lost money as well. Okay, and then if we're in a bear or bull market, so a bull market means on the whole everybody's buying. The bear market means that everyone's selling. Currently, at the moment, because of everything going on with Trump, prices are mainly going down. So if the prices are mainly going down, then you're going to see more losses than gains. That's quite obvious and simple because there's a lack of confidence in the market and there's a fear in the market. So a bull market basically equals greed, and a bear market is fear. So when people are feeling greedy, the price is going to go up. When people are feeling fearful, price goes down. Okay, so remember that. A way to remember that, if you're new to crypto, is the bull, the horns go up, and a bear normally puts his head down. And okay, so just remember that when people are talking about a bear market, it means down. When it's a bull market, it's up. Okay, I know a lot of people sometimes get confused with that, especially if you're new to crypto. And then there's also Bitcoin and altcoin season. So it's basically like a seasonal thing. So if the money is flowing into Bitcoin, then Bitcoin is going up. It's Bitcoin season. And if the money is flowing into altcoins and all the altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin, then we're going into altcoin season. Okay. The next, utility and benefit. So essentially what it comes down to in cryptocurrency is demand, right? Okay. Is there a benefit or utility to owning this cryptocurrency? So with cryptocurrency, in order to avoid being investigated by the SEC, which is the Securities and Exchange Commissions, in order to stop being investigated by them, every cryptocurrency has to be marketed as a utility. So they should not be marketed as a investment or security. Security is basically something designed to give you a profit. So a utility is something that has a specific function for the cryptocurrency platform. So this is how a cryptocurrency markets itself. It will not say, if you invest in us, we're going to make you money, we're going to make you a profit. It's more a case of, if you invest in us, if you buy this token, then you can use it. So therefore, boils down to demand. You know, is it exciting enough to increase demand for it, and therefore it needs to have a benefit. So if the token in itself has no utility, there's likely to be a real lack of demand, and therefore a real lack of price going up. So the more demand that is for the token, the more benefit there is, the better the adoption. So think about it. If, for example, I don't know, if Tesla, you need to have a Tesla token. Tesla said they're going to bring out the Cybertruck. Okay, so Cybertruck's coming out. It's not out yet, but to buy the Cybertruck, you need to invest in the Tesla coin. So the price of that coin is going to go up. It's going to be a reason to hold that coin. Okay, because there's going to be hundreds and thousands of customers of Tesla So therefore the demand is already there. Okay. However, let's say somebody just invents a coin. It's got no utility. It's just called, just made a coin called laptop. What's the point of it? There's no benefit for it. People that buy this coin, what are they going to benefit from buying that coin? Nothing. So therefore, people aren't going to buy it. There's no demand for it. And so the price isn't going to go up. So it has to be a utility and benefit. And the greater the utility, the greater the benefit, the more demand is going to be, the more adoption, the price is going to go up. Okay. Next, narratives. So in cryptocurrency, various cryptocurrencies have their trending periods. Okay. We see this more in the meme coin space. So if we see coins like Pepe, Dogecoin, infrastructure coins like Ethereum, Solana, Cardano. We have had privacy coins like Dash, where there is a trend, for an instance. There's a narrative behind these coins that can make a trend that shows people like that type of coin, and the price of that coin will go up within a certain period. So back in 2016 or 17, privacy coins went up 10 to 100x in the space of 2 months. That's because there was a narrative, there was a trend at that time. And most recently, we've seen DeFi coins going up 10 to 100x, NFT coins going up 10 or 100x. And then recently, we've seen stuff like Solana and other stuff dramatically going up. You know, they went up to $150. I can't remember off the top of my head. Avalanche and meme coins, okay? And then we have, of course, Elon Musk. We've seen him tweets about Dogecoin, and everybody started investing in dog coins. They're investing in Shiba Inu, if you know what Shiba Inu is, Dogecoin. They're investing in all these dog coins because it was the narrative at the time. That's what you need to look out for, stuff like that. People in the crypto space, you know, Elon Musk is one of them. Look out for his tweets and try and stay ahead of the game. And meme coins will make you money very, very fast. You know, in some cases, some were going up 30x in a day. Okay, and then there's technical and chart analysis. And you'll see there's lots of people online who trade cryptocurrency and use technical analysis to predict if the price is going to go up, whether that's for the short or midterm, or if the price is going to go down. And you're going to learn how to do that later on in one of these videos. So subscribe to the channel if you want to find out how to do that, how to read a chart, what to look out for, the patterns, and how to spot those optimum entry points to get into a cryptocurrency because it is dipped enough and it's about to explode. So what else to look out for? Milestones. So when you're looking at a cryptocurrency website, it's always important to look at the roadmap, because the roadmap will let you know what are the events coming up that are going to affect the price. Okay, and you'll see that on every cryptocurrency on the website. They will have a roadmap. If they don't, stay away from that cryptocurrency, because you don't want to invest in a cryptocurrency that doesn't have a roadmap, because they probably don't know what they're doing themselves. So a testnet is typically when they are testing the cryptocurrency just before they are about to launch. So a testnet means a test of the product or a test of the blockchain. So if they are a blockchain company, then they could be releasing a testnet, a test of that blockchain to see if it works. So that typically leads to an increase in the price. The mainnet is the final version of the blockchain or final version of the product. And that period typically increases in price. Okay, so if you find a project that's in testnet stage and they say they're going to go into the mainnet, then you could potentially make some quick money there if you invest in the testnet stage before it goes into mainnet. Okay? So listings, that's another thing to look out for on roadmaps. When is this project aiming to get listed? On a lot of occasions, you pay to list. Okay, you pay a company to list your coin on the website. With Binance and Coinbase, you have to impress them. You have to be a project that's doing very, very well. You have to be a coin of long-term value. You have to show a significant amount of liquidity over a long period of time, or they will even consider you on their exchange. Okay, a lot of the exchanges you can just pay to list, so don't get too impressed if you see in a coin listing on an exchange. We've seen this with some coins in the past. Unless it's one of the big exchanges and you get a rumor, then you might want to invest then. Okay, so, and then there's product launches. So if they're just launching a new product or a improvement to an existing product, this can also increase the price. So all of these tend to get contained in roadmaps. Roadmaps contain all the various events that cryptocurrency is hoping will lead to an increasement in the price. Okay, so a roadmap is really important as well. So understand where they are along that roadmap. Go in the groups and ask questions. Where are they in this roadmap? What are they doing? Has anything changed? Sometimes a roadmap isn't really up to date. They might have changed what they're doing. Or sometimes they're ahead of their roadmap. They've already done stuff that they said they're going to do. And that's really important to understand, because you don't want to invest in a coin that's already peaked. Okay, they've already done what they said they're going to do. You're investing in their roadmap in May, when they say they're going to do something in June, and it already happened back in April. Okay, so be careful about them. Okay, so the next one is influencers. Influencers are all over the place in cryptocurrency. They are on YouTube, X, Instagram, and they can dramatically affect the price of crypto. Okay, a lot of them have their own groups. Some of the massive ones can affect the price of crypto within the group. Okay, and if they tell their group that they're going to buy a cryptocurrency, then the price of that cryptocurrency will go up. And because everyone in that group is buying that one coin, no one else is. The only people affecting that price of that coin is that group. So when the price goes up, everyone's going to start pulling out within a few minutes, within a couple of hours. It could be minutes, could be seconds, could be hours. Okay, a lot of people invest in that coin. Person who's leading that group sometimes invests in that coin before he even tells his group. Okay, and when it reaches the top, because he's put the most money in, or she put the most money in, and that price goes up, they take their money out. Okay, which makes the price drop dramatically. Everyone else within that group starts panicking, taking the money out, and it keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. Okay, and then people are left holding the bag again, and the money has gone down. Okay, I don't like those people. Those people are not real investors. They are scam artists in this crypto space. Okay, and you will work out who they are very, very quickly if you watch them. Okay, this is why this channel was created. This is why I'm doing this, to help people avoid scams like this, help people avoid losing their money to people who are already getting rich off of you. Okay, they're already rich. They're just getting richer, making money off of you. And people get involved in these groups, and they lose money, and they leave crypto thinking it's a scam. Okay, and it can be, if you stick around in those groups, then you are not going to make money. Okay, there's too many people in that group, in them groups, affecting the price of crypto. Okay, a lot of people in those groups already have money. Okay, the main person running that group has a lot of money, who's investing thousands of pounds in one coin, telling the group to invest in that coin, calls himself an influencer, and is making a lot of people off the people paying them already. Okay, you'll see a lot of these people charging the groups $500 a month, maybe more. Okay, tell them what to buy, so they make money themselves when the group invest in them. Not only are they making $500 per month off each person in their group, they're also taking the money out their other pocket, telling them to invest in this coin, which isn't doing anything. You'll see many people on YouTube telling people to invest in this coin that is sat doing nothing for months, doing absolutely nothing. Okay, then he would tell his group, or she would tell his group, to invest in this coin, and you'll suddenly see the spike of this cryptocurrency. Okay, and then this influencer will take their money out and leave his group holding the bag. Everyone will start panicking and taking the money out. Okay, and this is one of the main things to look out for. Okay? These people that you think are your friends that you can follow on YouTube and Instagram and X, okay, they are not. They are the biggest scam artists in this crypto space, and this is why I'm doing this channel. because people need to be aware. Okay, because so many people are falling for these scams. So many people are paying this $500 a month, thinking they're going to become millionaires, or this influencer sat there making money, living in a tax-free country, taking your money. Okay, so be aware. Okay, don't be silly. I think this is the most important point, and I've left it to the last deliberately. I want you to be aware. So I've tried to break this down as easy as possible. There's going to be many other videos within this course that's going to share this knowledge with you. It is difficult to share it just because I'm just doing it off my head as I go. And the more into this course we get, the more detailed it will be. I'll start showing you how to look at charts, how to be ahead of the curve, how to stay ahead of these so-called influencers. What are they going to do? So you can invest before they do in these coins, and you can take their money before they take yours, okay? And that's one of the things that I learned in this crypto space. I go back to my YouTube channel. This video here, okay, this one here. This is how I worked out what these influencers are doing, okay? And they try and hide the wallets, okay? They have multiple wallets. They send their money to many different wallets. They don't share them on their YouTube channels. They don't share them on their Instagram channels. But there are ways to find out, okay? You really need to go down the rabbit hole, spend a few hours working out what they're doing, okay? And sometimes it will take days, sometimes it will take weeks to find their wallets. Just depends how determined you are, okay? And once you find out what they're doing, see what their wallets are, then you can start making their decisions, okay? You don't have to be in their groups to understand what they're doing, and you can stay ahead of them, and you can make more money than them, okay? And that's what I've done in this crypto space. This is how I started to make more money than them. Guys, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and stick around because I will be sharing plenty more knowledge, technical analysis, the fundamentals of crypto, understanding the terminology within crypto, plenty of other stuff along the way. And I'll be sharing more cryptocurrencies on this channel, where you can make money, where you can make that 7K, 5K, 55K that other people in this channel and my Patreon group have made, okay? I don't charge the $500 that other people charge, okay? I charge $15, and that's because I want you guys to make the most. I'm not here to take your money and scam you. I'm just here to share my knowledge, and that's why I only charge such a small amount. Because I'm just here to pass on what I'm doing with you. I want you guys to make money. I'm not here to manipulate the market. So stick around, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode.
On these crypto ships, learn the basics, get in early, see the signs. Emerging opportunities, they're yours to find. Demystify the complex.